Hello, 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 and happy Venus Day. I'm doing a sample reading. This one shouldn't take too long. This reading is how does he, she, or they feel about you, and it's meant to kind of tell you how someone is feeling about you right now at this moment, and anything that they may want to express to you. Sometimes we pick up on things that they just won't say or express, but it tries to just get down to the energy of like if you're like dating, and trying to figure out like things like not who to date, but to get a little bit more information on how they feel about you. And also it works well for just it works with almost anyone. Romantic relationships, platonic relationships. This particular situation is in a romantic context, and I'll give a little bit of what's going on beforehand. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. No. I just did, but I was like, I'll take it back. But the situation, it's not a third party situation, but it's is this person a potential for me at some time, and type of that kind of direction. So what I'm getting here about this person, oh, I didn't even so the person will know who I'm talking about. So what I'm getting about the person of interest that you have is that they see your relationship as a big like red flag. It's like underneath, like on the friend side of things, like they really love and appreciate you. They love what you like bring to the table. They feel like they have a really good connection with you. I got the high priestess. So I originally was shuffling another deck, which I'm not showing on screen because it's a spicy deck. And in that deck, I got the high priestess as well. So I feel like they connect with you like on a physical level, and they also connect with you like on an emotional level as well. And this person just feels like really good when they're around you. And like yeah, it's just like I feel like again, sacral chakra is kind of exemplifying the physical type of energy that they have towards you. But thinking about your romantic situation, it kind of makes them like tired. It stresses them out. And I almost feel like they don't want to be considered the person who is breaking up someone else's relationship, or thinking that they could have possibly done that. So they decide to kind of keep their distance until you guys either solidify and are together, or decide that you're going to be apart. Or this person in question, I think if she was to have a partner, she would consider coming around you guys again. But I feel like while she's single, she just doesn't want to deal with that. Um, and because that way she knows she'll be completely focused on her relationship. I feel like on her end, she doesn't. I would say she's a cheater, but she doesn't like the idea of going behind anyone's back. So I don't feel like she would even try and be with you on the low. Like I feel like it's something that, like, I'll say the bad girl side of her wants to do, but I feel like practically, like it's like she feels it's going to cause a lot of problems, so she doesn't want to do it. And I think ultimately, because it would mean that she wouldn't have like access to you as a friend. So I think that makes her very concerned about things. Now, like on the more, I don't want to say more spiritual level, but in addition, I would say that it seems like, again, so with the other cards that I have that I'm not showing, because YouTube, there's like unclothed images on the cards. I'm getting a lot of like love cards, and a lot of like there's like some contractual connections. Like just the cards are exemplifying like perhaps like you guys in a past life were lovers, maybe in the past life, depending on if you believe in that. But it feels like there is a connection. So I would, if you're into astrology, I would perhaps have someone draw up like a synastry chart and see like what that looks like. So I think you'll find some interesting connections there. Synastry or a composite. The composite might show a little bit better, but I think the synastry will show like kind of your initial chemistry, but the composite might give you a hint as to what you guys were to each other in a past life. Because I just get like all this like friend energy, and it tips over into lovers, and it really feels like a married couple that it feels like the energy of a married couple who they were friends, like they're friends, like they could like let's just, like God forbid, like they get divorced or separate, but they're still really good friends. It's giving me that type of energy. Um, but I'm getting ultimately, if she had to choose, that she would choose to walk away. She'd choose to walk away and leave you in the previous relationship happy than to stay in like your orbit and to kind of see you both being miserable. So I would keep that in mind too, because she definitely has the energy to me of she can be there one day and just decide to like disappear because it's too emotionally taxing on her. Um, but that's kind of what I get there. Like it's just very strong. She feels like very decided and just very like this is where I'm at. It feels like she's thought about this a lot. Um, and these can be unconscious feelings, just a reminder, because this person is new to readings. Um, everything here is not definitive. Things can change. At any time, but this feels like the present energy, how this person is feeling about you. I'm not getting any guidance as far as like who should you choose. I feel like this person would be an option to you in the future. I don't think you're going to lose this person as an option. I feel like she definitely wants you in her life. And it feels like she would keep you in her life as, in platonic as well. So I think that if later on in years, whether it is in a couple months, if it's in a couple years, I think you guys will have, you know, like your chance to get together if your current relationship doesn't end up working out. So I just want to say that that was kind of quick. I said it was going to be quick, but that was quick. Um, let's see. Real quick. Okay, but that's all I have. I will get into another reading, but I'm going to do that separate. So here's a sample of the how to she. Oh, here's the other thing I have to mention. I normally have a set spread, but I cannot remember my set spread, and I can't find it because I have it written down as well. But I'm doing just the general like what energy is pulling out, like calling out to me on this. So I feel like I do have to say that. Like I do have a standard spread that I use for this, but I can't remember it for some reason, COVID brain, and then where I have it written down. So it could be it's not that important anymore. Like I've done that spread so many times. Like I feel like all the things that normally come up I got, but I do want to mention that. It might be on my channel here somewhere, but this is not like the normal spread, but this is how I read for that question, like in general. So, okay, hope you have a good, well, I'll catch you in the next video because I'm going to be doing a lot of these. Bye.